Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Sarah. Today I'm going to basically compare my Moto G5 with my iPhone 8. Backstory is that I was using iPhone up until like 2 or 3 months ago. And my brother, without telling me, he went and got a Google Pixel phone. And, well, to be honest, we usually do our phone things together, and we always get excited about like changing our phones and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, what the fuck, but then he told me that I couldn't really change my phone until like September. So I waited and I waited and I waited, and I was like getting really on the bandwagon to get rid of iPhone and just getting rid of it and all this other stuff like this. And I got rid of it. I got this Moto G5 phone off of Amazon for like $330, I believe it was. And yeah. And when I was with iPhone, I was with Verizon. This is with T-Mobile because with Verizon I was paying $60 a month, and this I pay like $45 plus tax, like $48 basically. So I'm saving money with this. But within the past month, I guess I would say, I've been noticing that like texting isn't as quick with this as the iPhone. Like sometimes when I send a text, it doesn't always send the text, and then sometimes when I'm trying to get into the camera, it doesn't always bring the camera up. It says error sometimes, which is kind of weird. And then at work, I usually call in lunch orders on Mondays and Thursdays when I'm at work, and with this phone I can't really use the internet to call the number. I mean, I'm assuming that if I had the number on my phone, which I don't have the number on my phone, it wouldn't be a problem, but which I should actually do that because but today I'm going to compare these two phones, the iPhone and the Moto, mostly because I've never really done a video like this before, and also because I'm on the fence about, because I canceled this within the last 2 weeks because I thought I was going to go back to this because I thought that I was going to love this and really want this again because it just works better. It's just smoother. But it's $60, like I said. So so this video is comparing these two phones to help me make the decision if I want to keep this and not cancel it, or cancel this and not go with this. So yeah, basically it's just funny because I just canceled this, and my brother was keeping this phone, and I told him I wanted to cancel this and go back to this, and for some reason, like, I think part of it is that I've gotten used to this phone over the last few months, obviously, having it, and I feel like even having this phone, like, having this and being able to use it, I haven't really used it that much. I've used it for certain things, like calling orders in for lunch at work and stuff like that, but I haven't really used it that much, which I was expecting to use this a lot because I thought I was gonna like love this again, and I thought I was gonna totally go back to this. I wasn't expecting to not use it as much. I've been using this a lot, and I think, honest to God, the main cons of this phone are like the texting and the camera and the internet. But like I said, the internet, because usually when I order lunch, I go on the internet and I look up the restaurant and then I just call from the internet. But it doesn't really work on this phone. I don't know why. I think I just have horrible like signal when I'm at work on this phone. And so but I'm thinking that maybe if I put the number in here, maybe that would work. So I'm gonna try that. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, this phone, there are definitely pros and cons to this phone. Like the fact that Like I said, the camera doesn't always work. The texting always the texting doesn't always send like automatically. Sometimes I have to like you know, click and click and click and click to make it send, which is kind of annoying. And of course, like compared to the iPhone, like this is just not as smooth and it's not as fast, and it's just, it has more like virus malware on it. So if I want to do something that I shouldn't probably do on my phone, then it kind of makes it harder, but this makes it easy. So I mean, it's a toss-up in some ways, but like I said, but the other thing I want to talk about is the T-Mobile and the Verizon. Like, most people I feel like have Verizon because they have a lot of cell towers, and if you have Verizon, it's like, you know, it's just, you get a lot of bars all the time. It's great. But it is more expensive, but I think that's because it's obviously better. T-Mobile is cheaper. I've had T-Mobile before. I had it a couple years ago, or I think a couple years ago, and I really liked it. And overall, the only thing that sucks about T-Mobile is just that it's, you know, it's not as good as Verizon, and you don't get a signal all the time, which sucks, but yeah. But it's cheaper, obviously. So I think the main thing that I think the two main things that I'm trying to decide with, and this video is supposed to help me with, is whether I want to stick with, whether I want to, like, you know, whether I want to go back to Verizon or keep T-Mobile, and whether I want to have the iPhone, which is obviously smooth and stuff, and whether I want to pay 60 bucks or whether I want to, you know, pay less, and of course whether I like the fact that this isn't as like smooth. And to be honest, ever since my brother gave me this phone again to use, like, I've only charged it once and it still has 40% battery life. Like, me and my brother, we were talking about this like 2 days ago, and like they must have done something to the iPhone 8, because this is an iPhone 8. They must have done something to this to make the battery life better, because it's, I mean, like I said, I've only charged this like once since my brother gave it back to me, which was like a few days ago, I'm guessing. Like, it's probably, I mean, like literally probably like last week, and it's Tuesday, and it's still 40%. I mean, granted, yes, I haven't used this phone a lot, like legitimately I haven't used this phone a lot, but so, I mean, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I feel like part of me just wants to keep this because I'm used to this phone and it's cheaper and I don't make a ton of money, and T-Mobile isn't great, but it's not the worst. And I think one of the main problems is that I can't call the lunch orders in. Oh, and it does this beautiful thing when you shake it, which I don't mind, but it's kind of weird, but yeah. But maybe if I put the number of the restaurant in my phone, then maybe that'll work. So basically, I'm just like, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But if you guys have any suggestions or opinions or ideas, what you guys have or what you think I should do, because I'm not really sure. I know that I'm lucky to have the ability to have 2 phones currently that are usable, but I obviously don't want to keep 2 phones because I don't need 2 phones, and one of them is 60 bucks a month, which is definitely a deterrent for me, because I'm just like, I don't want to pay 60 bucks a month. But it's just funny because once I got this phone back, I was like 100% sure that I was going to be like, yes, done, deal, going back to iPhone. I thought I was going to like 100% do that. And it's just because I was like really having problems with this phone. But now that I have this phone again, I just feel like, is it really that good? Like, I mean, do I really need a phone that's 60 bucks a month that I think also like the fact that, yes, they are different sizes, like as you can tell, like, oh god, like this one's bigger than this one. And I feel like I've gotten used to this big phone. So, and like texting on this is not super easy. Like, I don't know, I think it's because it's smaller, and like this case is very like smooth, which, I mean, at first I like loved it. Like, I thought it was like really, really nice and smooth and beautiful, but now I'm just like, when I'm texting, it just doesn't feel right. So I don't know, I'm very much on the fence about these 2 phones. Let me know what you guys think below, and let me know what you guys have and what you guys think. because I want to figure this out and make a decision by the end of the week. So, or at least, yeah, basically by the end of the week I would like to make a decision. So let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you have iPhone or Android, what you like more. If you think iPhone sucks, let me know. If you think Android sucks, let me know. And I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!